So, are Facebook ads dead? Do they even still work? Let's find out.
Got some bad friends, high school pics, you was even bad then. You ain't stressing off no love.
So guys, welcome to today's video, which is, are Facebook ads dead? Do they even still work? Are Facebook ads even effective at all? Now, before we jump into today's video, real quick, if you don't like free shit, then, I don't know, get off the channel. If you do like free shit, however, I am giving away a free 1-hour coaching call. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell that will give you a notification every time I release a new video, and all you have to do is DM me a screenshot that you did both of those things on Instagram. You can find me, I'll leave the link in the description to my Instagram right below this video. That's all you gotta do. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and DM me a screenshot of both, and you will be entered to win a free 1-hour coaching call with me. So that's enough about the free shit. Let's jump into today's video. So guys, this is a common debate amongst digital marketers, especially now, being that there's been so many changes to Facebook's algorithm and just the way it operates as a whole. Now, here is the thing about Facebook ads. The problem is, and why a lot of times they don't end up working for a lot of people, is because they go about using them the wrong way. So I'll give you an example. If, let's say, you're trying to sell X product, whatever the product is, and you run an ad to a completely cold audience, as in people that have literally never seen or heard of you before, and you run an ad to those people offering your product and trying to get them to buy that product, it's not going to work. You're going to see a shitty ass conversion rate. I would be surprised if you get anybody to buy your product unless it's fucking, unless you have a ridiculously amazing sales pitch and an angle, and unless you're just a fucking Grant Cardone style salesman, you can fucking sell anything. Maybe it'll work. But for the most part, it's not going to work if you go about Facebook ads that way. What you really want to focus on is understanding your objectives when you're running ads, guys, and particularly on Facebook. So what you really should be focusing on is how you can build up an audience of people to remarket to. So I'll give you a couple examples. Number one, what my agency does a lot of times is when we're working with a new client, what we'll do is we'll actually take their existing customer base and we'll take all their emails. So most businesses have an email list built up somehow, some way. So what we'll do is we'll take all of their customers' emails, input them into Facebook, and what that allows us to do is, A, it allows us to actually cross-sell to those people. So if a company has had a client and they've been with them for a few months or however long, we can run an ad to that person, offering them a different, separate service from what they've already purchased, which is awesome, because that's going to convert really high because they're already a client, they're already a customer. And number two, what we can do with that email list is create what's called a lookalike audience, which is essentially an audience that Facebook comes up with that's similar to the audience of the email list of people that we just uploaded, but it's not them, it's a similar audience. So it's basically people that are likely to make decisions or take the same actions that our current audience would, which is super powerful, guys. That's one example. Number two, what's worked really well for us, for our clients, is we've run video ads to cold audiences. We've ran a video ad, and then we've retargeted the people who watched certain parts of the ad. So, for example, we'll put out an ad, tongue twister, I can't even fucking speak. We'll put out an ad to people that watch 25% of the video, and then we'll put out a separate ad to people who watch 50% of the video, people who watch 75%, and people who watch 90%. And each audience of people will see a completely different ad. Guys, that is insanely powerful because you're running different campaigns to different audiences depending or based on what they've done already. So it's all about behavioral stuff and things of that nature, and understanding the buying process that your customer is in. So if somebody has watched 25% of the video, they're not too far into the buying process yet. They probably need a bit more information. If somebody's 90% into the buying, let's say somebody has watched 90% of the video ad we ran, but they haven't opted in, they're probably just needing that extra little bit of push to get them over the edge, if you will, to get them to either opt in or purchase our product or whatever our goal is, and then we run a specific ad to those people. So as you can see, guys, it's all based off of where the customer or the prospect is in the buying process, and you really have to understand that, because it's the same thing with sales. You know, if you're selling, you know, anything, if you're doing B2B sales, whatever the hell you're doing, it's the same thing. People are in a certain stage in the buying process, and you're at a certain stage in the sales process as well. And when you're running ads on Facebook, you have to understand that, and you really have to come from that place and from that mentality as well. So, guys, yeah, keep that in mind, because if you try running ads, whether you're running ads for yourself, you're running ads for a client, whatever it may be, if you try running an ad to a cold audience and you try to sell something off the bat, or you try to get them to take significant action, it's likely not going to work. What you really have to do is get them to know who you are first. And obviously you can do that in a couple different ways. But guys, really the point of this video and what I'm trying to get at here is Facebook ads are not dead. It's just, it depends on the way you go about doing them. They are dead if your intention is to, again, advertise to people who have never seen you before and try to convince them to sell your product. If that's what you're trying to do, fuck it, it's dead. I mean, you're probably fucked anyways because you think that's going to work. Not to say you're fucked, but your ads are going to be fucked if you try doing that on Facebook. So don't do that, because you're just going to waste money. So again, guys, it's really about building up an audience of people who already know you or have seen you somehow. That's why you'll see a lot of big marketers doing YouTube retargeting. Essentially, they retarget the people that watch their videos, because it's insanely powerful. You're not advertising to a cold audience. And not only that, not only is it the psychological aspect of advertising to a warm audience, it's also the monetary aspect. Guys, when you run ads to a cold audience, it's expensive. It costs a lot. When you run retargeting ads to people who have already seen you, it's fucking dirt cheap. Like, it's fucking a tenth sometimes of the cost of a normal ad to a cold audience. So you're getting two major benefits. Is you're increasing your conversion rate because you're advertising to a warm audience, and you're saving a shit ton of money in the interim, which in the end, those two combined make for a very, very profitable campaign and probably a profitable business. So yeah, guys, I just want you guys to keep that in mind. Obviously, this wasn't a super, super long video, but if you're doing digital marketing right now and you have clients that you're running ads for and managing their campaigns for, keep that in mind as well. It's one of the little tricks that I had never thought of using until recently, a few months ago, when my agency started implementing this, was again taking the business owner's current email list of clients and uploading that into Facebook and running ads to them, doing cross-selling them certain services and creating a lookalike audience. So guys, if you have clients right now and you're not doing that, I strongly suggest you start implementing that right away. It's going to make a huge difference in your campaigns, and your clients are going to love you for it, because it's going to start generating really, really solid results for them. So yeah, guys, once again, to wrap this up, Facebook ads are not dead. They are still effective, despite what many people will tell you. It's just all about how you go about using them. They can be dead if you go about using them in the wrong way, with the wrong objectives. Make sure you understand what exactly you're trying to do and trying to accomplish with your ads. Once you have that in place, you understand the buying process and the selling process and who exactly your customer is and who you're trying to get in front of, you will most likely have very, very successful ad campaigns, and you will most likely have a very, very successful business. So that's all for today, guys. Once again, I am giving away a free 1-hour coaching call. Again, all you got to do is subscribe, hit the bell, send me a DM with a screenshot of you doing both, and I will see you in the next video. I'm out.